Get ready to match the stars. Orson B, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Lynda George, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Bulifant as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rivers.
Thank you. And dear friends, in case anyone has an irresistible urge to roll around on the carpet, you can do so because they just installed new carpeting and it's all clean and everything. I don't want you because you're that, gee, what's gotten into you? You're, what do you,
Well, you said it, anybody.
Now you're all covered with lint.
You didn't tell me that.
She's all covered with lint.
He didn't finish the sentence and said, unless you're wearing black.
That's why I said Orson shouldn't do it, because it'll get all over his. All right, are you ready to meet our new player? And welcome our old player here, Walter Lee Smith and James McKnight. Walter Lee, how are you? Good. This lady has a total of $2,850 to her credit, and she's going to be challenged now by James McKnight, whom we are meeting for the first time. We welcome him and ask him to tell us a little bit about the James McKnight story.
Well, I'm a swimming pool plumber. I live in Glendale, originally from Wills Point, Texas.
Willows Point?
Wills Point.
Wills Point.
Wills Point.
Oh, I remember Will.
Right.
He's the guy with this point.
I'm married and have a fantastic little boy named Joshua.
How old is Joshua?
1 year old.
Uh-huh. What does a swimming pool plumber do?
Works hard. A lot of long hours.
I see.
Short pay.
Okay. All right, we'll get this game underway in a moment or so. Good luck to both of you. First, we've got a little message for you. We are ready. I will push the button. There it is. A or B for James McKnight?
B, please.
All right. This is a new game, and here we go. Hey, did you hear about the cannibal short order cook?
No.
You want to hear about the cannibal short order cook? Yeah. All he cooks is blanks. Cannibal short order cook. All he cooks is blanks. A rimbom.
A rimbom is right. All he cooks is...
Oh, this is a good one.
There's only one.
I don't want to steal your old...
Stop looking.
Old funky rotten answer.
Don't fight, children. You got it.
That's it.
I can...
The reason I'm wearing this suit is I figure with the whiskers I need to offset it with a little... You see, our contestant, James McKnight, looks like one of the lesser
Now, wait a
Greek
minute.
gods, but with me it's a little more Skid Row slash.
You know, I don't think I've seen you with a shirt and tie since you were married.
Or much of anything else. I usually hang around my underwear when Gene comes to call.
No, he's very informal. James, are you ready?
I'm ready.
The cannibal short order cook. Have you ever heard about him? All he cooks is blanks.
Midgets.
Midgets. He's got the idea. That little boy from Texas says, a good old boy from Texas said midgets.
Yeah, he's zeroed right in. One midget to go. See
There it is. Okay, James, you got the idea. The question is, did you get the idea?
Was that the definitive answer?
Well, it certainly is.
Oh, short order!
Short order.
Oh, darn it. I didn't say that. I said all he cooked his brains. I don't know why. I couldn't think of anything else.
Brent, I read that with absolute perfect enunciation.
I know, and I wasn't paying attention.
3 times.
Charles didn't say midgets either.
You didn't say midgets?
No, because he cooked breaded toes.
You must listen carefully.
What's
Lynda
wrong with
George,
breaded
did you
toes?
listen carefully?
I listened carefully.
Did you hear me say short order cook?
Yes.
And how did you respond?
Well, I figured if it was a short order cook, maybe he'd only just cook heads.
Really?
Well, that's a little bit.
Gentlemen of the jury.
No.
You.
What if I said
Did you listen carefully?
I did.
You hear about the cannibal short order cook? All he cooks is blanks.
Ribs.
That's a good answer now. Think it over.
No, a short
It's not any better than brains.
Sure.
Oh, go short ribs. Oh!
Cannibal Hallelujah.
Oh, all
Gradually
right.
sinking in.
Yeah.
One for Jean for
One.
brightness.
Okay, now you certainly wouldn't expect her to get it.
Now, wait a minute. For one thing, if he's a short order cook, a short order cook means they got to do things fast,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So I said he cooks pre-shrunk heads.
Pre-shrunk heads. Oh, yeah, plot
Midgets
luck.
was the only
Smart ass.
Midget is the only answer, or the definitive answer. All right, Walter Lee, here comes yours. Ready? Harvey the artist thought that he himself was a work of art, and that's why he blanked himself. Harvey the artist thought that he himself was a work of art, and that's why he blanked himself.
There now.
All right. Okay, everybody ready? Walter Lee. Harvey the artist thought that he himself was a work of art, and that's why he blanked himself.
Painted?
He painted himself. Took a brush and went all over his head and body. And
mercy.
Yep.
You're in luck, James. Framed.
He framed it. Oh, that's a good one. I guess there are a couple of good choices here. What do you
If you
say?
think you're a work of art,
Yes.
you have your little self framed.
Framed. Okay.
And then you go to jail.
Oh, yes. There he is. There's your easel.
Is the camera getting this?
Yes, the camera's
yeah.
getting it. Yes, the easel and the brush.
Well, the correct answer.
Painted naturally. All right. Score is tied 1-1 at this moment. Harvey thought he was an artist. He himself was a work of art, and that's why he painted himself, Linda.
Well,
Well?
well,
Well.
he painted himself.
Okay. He did it. Richard?
He did.
Well,
Well,
framed himself.
He framed himself.
You'd have to do that too.
Framed and painted. Okay.
Well, if you're already there, you don't need. If you're already terrific painting, you don't need more paint. You got to frame yourself.
Framed, yeah. I guess framed is a better answer than painted. So there we are at the end of round one. Scores 2-1 in favor of Walter Lee here. Round two coming up after this. You come back, see the good old boy here. I say, there it is. Right. Okay, round two coming up. And James, you may have A or B.
B, please.
B. Ready?
Really?
yes, sir.
He matched one person in the first round. That was Orson. The rest of you respond to this. Lonely Lenny said, I sent away to inflate a date for a blow-up girl. Well, we got married, but things didn't work out. On our wedding night, she blanked.
Now this is the inflated day.
Inflated date. You know those blow-up girls.
Yeah.
And he got married, but it didn't work out because on the wedding night, she blanked.
See that? See that? Get the camera. See this?
Get the cat.
I love when he puts his hand up and he comes up with that, like that last answer, like that was a winner. On our wedding night,
She blanked.
I know exactly.
Okay. Now we'll come over here to James McKnight. While Brett and Joyce are finishing up.
Oh, my goodness.
And here we go.
Answers.
Lonely Lenny said, I sent away to inflate a date for a blow-up girl. Well, we got married, but things didn't work out. On our wedding night, she blanked.
Pop.
She popped.
What did he say?
She popped.
What did he say?
He said she popped.
It's a match.
How do you
She lost her pin.
lost her pin?
That pin that they keep, that they stick in that little place
That's
so
a
that you...
That's puppy. Isn't that puppy?
Those of you who have children, I demand a hearing. What does that say?
It's just a high school award.
The high school prom award. Getting thin.
It's a plug that they plug the thing.
Plug.
Yeah.
Don't, bro, I'm
Well,
taking
that's
this
not
to a higher
popping.
court.
All right. Okay.
I have
What
to
do you
catch a
think?
plane for Washington.
They ain't gonna help you. Charles?
Punctured, I think it's a
Punctured.
match.
Yeah.
Why is that? And this is
Because
not.
it has nothing to do with it. Go back to Vegas.
Lynda, are you ready?
I certainly am.
Says on our wedding night, she blanked. Ta-da-da!
She popped.
Pop! Okay, you got three now. She popped.
She popped.
That's
I
it.
had one of those dolls, you know.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. But I gave up going out with her. She hissed me all night.
Really?
Very discouraging.
Yes.
Just like all your other...
Pop, yeah. 4. Joyce?
I said she fell flat.
Fell flat.
I don't understand that, do you?
Well,
All matches.
through an
Fell
osmotic
flat.
process, she became deflated. Okay, Walter Lee, you ready?
Yes.
Now, the score at this moment, Walter Lee, is 4-2. 2 to tie, 3 to win for you. Ready? Charles does not play. Lynda Day does not play. Fat Frida has an unusual way of falling asleep. She counts her blanks. Fat Frida has an unusual way of falling asleep. She counts her blanks.
I'm still mad about that other question. There's the pin that goes in the balloon.
Yes,
right?
I know.
Now, when you remove that, it goes...
Yeah, but you see, that's not popping.
What is it?
They're giving you a buzz for the last question
Oh,
again.
again?
Again. Now, the thing is, you see, the pin popping means that it was punctured or somebody sat on her, but it exploded in some way.
That's what he sat on her. Huh?
Okay.
That's what exactly was going
Nah,
on.
I'm not going to argue with anymore. Walter Lee, you ready? You've been thinking about this. Gary, carefully. I'll read it to you one more time. Fat Frida has an unusual way of falling asleep. She counts her blanks.
She counts her pounds.
Her pounds. That's not bad, but I wouldn't have said that. Orson, what do you say?
Fat Frida is really fat, and she falls asleep by counting her chins.
Her chins. That's one.
Double chin, triple chin.
Okay. Brad, have you got one?
Chins.
Chins. Now, you must match the 2 remaining ones, Richard and Joyce, to stay in the game, Walter, and we'll call on Richard.
Her roll.
Her roll. So that means James McKnight wins the game. What do you have? Roll. Congratulations. Okay, hang around over here. You know, when I said, if I had that question, I would say counts her wrinkles. Fat Frida, see? She's got a lot of wrinkles and rolls, and that rolls and wrinkles might have matched there. Well, Walter Lee, I'm glad to say you're not leaving here empty-handed. You have $2,850. Congratulations to you. Goodbye, my dear. And while we're spinning her off, we want to spin these messages for you. Attaboy. All right, here we are, just standing around waiting for you to come back. And here's James McKnight, first time he's up here. And he's going to have a go at over $5,000. Shall we begin, James? We polled a recent studio audience. We got their best response to this. Blank of fish. Now, the answer they gave most often will get you $500 if you match it. $250 for you for matching the second most popular answer, and $100 for matching the third. Now, you may get some help from our celebrities here. Call on them one at a time. Richard.
Well, that's a fine kettle of fish.
Kettle of fish, okay?
Brett.
Fillet of fish.
Fillet of fish. Charles. All right, Charles.
School of fish.
School of fish. So there you got fillet, you got school, and you got fine kettle of. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own.
School.
You want the school of fish. That was Charles' answer, wasn't it? Yes. All right. Sounds good to me. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. We'll begin down at the bottom and reveal the $100 number. School of fish it is, and you've got it. Better than nothing. Now let's go up the ladder and see what we've got on the $250 number. Kettle. All right, that was Richard's answer. What do you think's under the big one? Filet. How do you want it done? A little butter sauce and everything? Okay. Oh, there it is. Filet. You didn't think of that?
I did, but I thought school was better.
I see. All right.
See, he's a pool plumber, and that was the only of the 3 answers that had water connected with it.
I see.
Understand?
Anyway, it means you're going to play for 10 times that amount now, or $1,000, and we'll give you the money very gladly if you'll match one celebrity.
Richard.
Okay, Richard, here we go. Here it is. Face me, if you would please, sir, and Richard will write his response. Get your mental telepathy going over to him and see if you can both come up with the same answer. I believe in blank. Well, he made up his mind very quickly, Jim. What do you say to this?
Music.
I beg your pardon?
Music.
I believe in music. What is that, a song? Right.
Lovely song.
How's it go?
I believe in music. Blank, blank, mama, music. Something like that.
Go ahead, Jim. You got the stage and the camera and everything. Go ahead now.
Did you guys hear about the one of...
Have you ever... You're standing in back of me, James. Stand over there. Hey, you know what? They put the new carpet on the floor, and they didn't put the tape on here where the guy's supposed to stand. Yeah, but that's a tape. It's in the wrong spot there. That's the tape for the contestant should be right here. There. Well, anyway, Richard, where were we?
I believe in tape.
I believe in peanut butter. Clap my hands. What is that there? What do you say?
Music.
Music gets you the money. Congratulations. You got $1,200. Very good. Okay. I guess there are a couple of other good answers, too. I believe in miracles is another good one. Yes, here it is. There's the card.
I believe in fairies.
I believe in fairies. Yes, that's another good one. If you believe in fairies, clap your hands. I believe in peanut butter. You ready to play another game, Jim? Here comes your challenger, Sharon Kurth. Here we go. Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
How are you?
Just fine.
Good. Where are you from?
Camarillo, California. Sound familiar?
Where is that?
You know Oxnard?
Yes, Oxnard's north of here, isn't it?
Very close to Oxnard.
Very close to Oxnard. I must go there sometime.
Sure.
What else you want to tell us about Sharon Kurth?
My husband is a Navy pilot.
Yep.
And I have 2 little boys and a sweet baby girl.
Well, that's darling. Good luck, Sharon.
Thank you.
You may have a selection here of A or B.
A, please.
All right. Everybody plays again?
There isn't much to do in Oxnard.
There isn't. That's why she's got 3 kids, huh?
Sorry.
Wilbur said, my wife just gave up cigarettes, but now she's smoking everything else. Today she went into a delicatessen and smoked a blank. Now this is an easy one. Should be no delays at all.
There were no delays.
Good. All right, Sharon.
Charles isn't finished yet.
Yes, he is.
What is wrong with him?
Sharon Wilbur said, my wife just gave up cigarettes, but now she's smoking everything else. Today she went into a delicatessen and smoked a blank.
Ham.
Smoked a ham. Smoked ham.
Delicatessen?
All right.
Deli?
In a delicatessen.
Oh, yeah, you got the wrong place.
Yes, sir.
Of course, they have ham and delicatessen.
Yes, they have ham in delicatessens.
Ham and rye.
Is that in a delicatessen?
Why, certainly it is.
Okay.
What do you say?
A brisket, no. A honey
Smoked
cake, no.
that.
I said smoked that salmon.
Smoked salmon? Yeah. Anything smoked, I guess, would be
I
good
thought
here.
there was only one answer. I said smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon. Well, the first thing that came to my mind.
Smoked herring.
Smoked herring. Smoked salami. How about that? Would you give us a little smoked salami, Lynda?
I would, only I don't have any.
You don't have any smoked
I have
salami?
an apple.
What are you? I'll bet. What do you got there?
Have salmon.
You have salmon. Smoked salmon. You find that in delicatessen.
I
Richard?
have son of smoked salmon.
All right. We've got a lot of smoked salmon here, Sharon, but no smoked ham.
I
Joyce?
don't have anything like that.
I bet you don't.
I thought of what's something you could, hold and smoke, like a bologna.
A bologna. That's like a salami. So there you are, Sharon. That's the way it goes. If the first ones are tough. Now we've got a little message for you, and then you hurry back. We're ready to say goodbye. If you're ready to say goodbye, are you ready to say goodbye?
Might as well.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. I shall say goodbye till it be morrow. Who said that?
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare,
Romeo.
right.
Juliet.
You want to say the name of the movie again that's going to be out?
Yes, Day of the Animals, starring Christopher George.
Christopher George and co-starring
And
Lassie.
starring
Lynda Day
Day
George.
George.
Sharky the Seal.
And Anybody else have anything they'd like to say before
My
we go?
niece Janice Fawcett just had a new baby. What do you think of that?
Congratulations.
And his name is Jason.
We want to thank all the people of Oxnard, California.
Yes, Oxnard, you were terrific. Join us tomorrow.